Hello, my name is John McCurdy, and this copyrighted recording is part of an online class entitled Creatorship 101, Being the Creator That You Are. This class is available at libraryoftherose.com, and I thank you for subscribing. Now I invite you to take a deep breath, relax, and allow yourself to feel this experience. And so, dear creators, we've talked about acceptance, and we've talked about trust. Trust in self. We've talked about falling in love with you. For dear friends, that is really all there is to reclaiming your creatorship. Oh, but your human mind is going. It's spinning and spinning and spinning. How, you ask? How can I possibly accept myself? How can I possibly trust myself when I've screwed up so badly? I've made so many horrible mistakes. I've hurt people. I've done things I'm so ashamed of. I've failed at some of the things that were most important to me. I've failed miserably. How can I possibly trust myself? Dear friends, we tell you, it is a simple choice. The third lesson in reclaiming your creatorship is choice. A creator chooses. A creator makes a choice, and the entire universe conforms to that choice. Oh, but you don't like to make choices. Few humans like to make choices because you forgot who you are. You're afraid that if you make a choice, it might be the wrong choice. Or if you choose this, you might miss out on that. And so you don't make any choice at all. And then you miss out on life. Dear friends, it's time to start choosing. Do you think that you are so small, so limited, that if you choose something, you'll miss out on something else that's good? It doesn't work that way, dear friends. You are God. You are the grandest creator in all of the universe. There is none grander than you. Do you think that these little details of life are bigger than you? The Creator chooses. And if he or she doesn't like the result of that choice, they choose again, and again, and again. A creator lives at choice. Then your mind says, well, if it's that easy, then I choose a shiny new car in my driveway. Or I choose to be thin again. Or to be free of disease. And then nothing happens. And you say, well, that didn't work. And you go back to your old ways. Dear friends, dear creators, a time will come when you can choose a shiny new car, and it will appear. For that is completely within your power. But you can't get there in your mind. It's not about thinking the right thoughts. It's not about saying the right words. The thoughts and the words, they mean nothing, dear friends. The amount of creative power in your thoughts and in your words is infinitesimal compared to the power that you have available to you. But right now, you think that you don't have access to that power. And that is the problem. Because you think that what you think is real. Dear friends, you are so much more than your mind. You are so much more than what your mind can comprehend. And it is that, dear friends, that whole you that is the creator. Not your mind. No, your mind is part of that whole. But it is not the one in charge. You've tried to put it in charge. You've deferred to your mind to the point where your mind has come to think that it's the one in charge. But it's not, dear friends. It's time to give it a rest. It's time to let your mind rest. You may have noticed that you're having more trouble remembering things. Your mind doesn't seem to be working as well as it used to. For some of you, you've been frustrated with your mind for your whole life. You felt like it just didn't work the way that everybody else's did. Dear creators, that is because this time is about releasing the mind. It's not about getting rid of it. It is about going beyond it. It is about expanding beyond your mind. Your mind still has a very important function to play. but it's time to let yourself feel beyond your mind. There is so much more to you, dear friends, than your mind. Take a moment, feel that. It doesn't come in words, may not even come in pictures. Just feel it. Feel the fullness of who you are. So, dear friends, creating is about choosing. But it is not about a choice of the mind. Oh, you can begin with the mind. It is part of you. But it is about a choice of your being. And for now at least, it's not about saying, I choose a new car, or I choose a new perfect health. The time will come for that. Right now, we want you to start with smaller choices. For these are the more difficult choices. And these are the ones that will truly change your life. Can you choose, dear friend, to accept what is in your life just the way it is? You say, but I don't like it. I don't like that I'm fat. I don't like that my body hurts. I don't like driving that old clunker. Dear friends, we know you don't like it. And that's the problem. That's what keeps it in your life. Dear friends, in every single thing in life, there is 50% of what to like and 50% of what you don't like. That's true for everything. There are advantages and disadvantages to everything in life. Can you choose to look at the advantages? Can you choose to find the aspects of those things in your life that you do like, that are serving you? Ask your body, how is this pain serving me? How are these extra pounds serving me? And listen for the answer. Ask your car, how are you serving me? Your car will answer you too. For your car is filled with your own energy. If there is a person in your life that you're struggling with, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what is this person reflecting in me? How is this reflection serving me? And listen for the answer. Acceptance is a choice, dear friends. Your mind will throw up a million reasons why you can't do that. Why you can't accept something in your life. Why you can't trust yourself. But it's still a choice, dear friends. A choice is not saying, well, I can't do that, so I'll do this instead. I can't accept that, so I'll just go on with my life. That's not a choice. A choice says, I don't like that, but it's time for me to accept it. It's time for me to learn to like it. And so I choose that. I choose to find the good in it. I choose to welcome it into my life, whatever it is, whoever it is, however it feels. I choose to welcome it into my life, and I choose to change the way I think until I have truly welcomed it into my life. That's a choice. That is courage. And difference. That will change your life. It's the little choices that are important, dear friends. The big ones will all fall into place when you're clear on the little ones. The little ones like choosing to accept yourself. It's really the biggest choice there is. But it happens in the little things. When you look at your bills and you're thinking, I don't know where the money is going to come from to pay these. That's when a creator makes a choice. Creator says, I don't know where the money's going to come from to pay these, but I know it's coming, and so I'm going to live right now, like as if it's already taken care of. And I'm going to enjoy this moment, like as if everything is taken care of. A creator looks around and says, I don't know where the rent or the mortgage is coming from. I might lose my house, and that's okay. Right now, I'm going to enjoy this house. I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. It served me well. And I don't see why that should change. And if it does, then I know there's something better coming. A creator chooses in each moment to be with what is, to experience this, whatever is happening right now. And when something happens that doesn't feel good, the Creator chooses to be with that too. To experience it fully. And in that choosing, magic begins to happen. It's a continual process, dear friends. Things don't change overnight, usually. And it's not about changing things. It's about choosing to live life right now. For that, dear friends, is what creating is really all about. It's about looking around at the life that you have created. For you have created every bit of it. And saying, this is good. I choose to experience this fully right now because I created it and it is grand. Even in the pain. When you find that place, dear friends, life will begin to change. When you find that place, all those aspects of you that are hanging around out there wanting to come home and acting out like scared teenagers and creating all kinds of things in your life that you don't want. When you find that place of absolute acceptance, then they'll feel safe to come home. And as they come home, they'll stop creating all that chaos. As they come home, you will become clearer. You will become more coherent. And your life will become more coherent. So make a choice, dear friends, if you are willing. Make a choice to accept whatever is in your life right now. Make a choice to fully experience, to fully live what you have created. Even the parts of it that you wish you hadn't created. Humans spend so much time running away from their pain, running away from their shadow. But dear friends, that is part of life. The places where you feel pain are the places where you are resisting something. For pain is a direct result of resistance. That's all it is. So when you feel pain in your life, whether it's physical pain or emotional pain, or just something in your life that you don't like, it's all the same. When you feel that, When it shows up in your life, celebrate it. And go into it. Ask it why it's there. What is it reflecting? What is it showing you? There's something there, dear friends. There's a gold mine there. And the pain will show you where to dig. The pain will show you where to find that gold. But if you run away from it, like you're used to doing, you'll miss it. And the pain will get bigger. Oh, it might change, might move around, but it will get bigger. Until at last you can't ignore it anymore. And then you'll cover it up with drugs or something else and try to get away from it that way. Most people go through life like that, hiding from their pain, covering it up, trying to get away from it, until at last it kills them. And then they come back and do it all over again. You can stop that cycle now, dear friends. It's called karma, and you can stop it right now. Go into the pain. Allow yourself to fully experience that pain. And allow it to show you whatever it is that you need to see. Whatever it is that you need to feel or to understand. And once again, dear friends, it's a choice. You won't remember every time. But you will remember eventually if that is your choice. And the more often you make the choice, the more quickly you will remember. I choose to welcome this pain into my life. I choose to look for the resistance that is underneath this pain. And I choose to welcome that part of me home. And I choose to keep doing that. To keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. For the rest of my life, if necessary. For it's time for me to be whole. It's time for me to stop running from myself. It's time for me to listen to me. It's time for me to listen to my body. It's time for me to love me. Just the way I am. We are complete.